19 days since an 84-year-old woman was taken from her home in the dead of night. 19 days since her family last saw her face. And still, investigators have no confirmed suspect, no arrest, no proof of life. But here's what they do have: a DNA profile, one that doesn't match anyone in the federal database, a fourth ransom note claiming she was seen alive in Mexico, and a breakthrough lead, a genetic genealogy expert who believes this will crack the case wide open. This is the Nancy Guthrie case, and as of February 19, 2026, it's more complicated than ever. Nancy Guthrie is 84 years old. She's lived alone in the Catalina foothills of Tucson, Arizona for over 50 years. Her daughter is Savannah Guthrie, co-anchor of NBC's Today Show, but Nancy's story is about more than her daughter's fame. In 1988, Nancy's husband Charles died unexpectedly of a heart attack during a trip to Mexico. He was 49. Nancy, just 46, was left to raise 3 kids, including Savannah. She worked at the University of Arizona for years, known for her sharp mind, warmth, and integrity. By 2026, she had been retired for almost 2 decades and was an active churchgoer. Despite needing daily heart medication and having a pacemaker synced to her Apple Watch, she was independent. But she didn't wander. She didn't forget. Someone took her. January 31st, Nancy had dinner with her family. A normal evening, 9:45 p.m. Her son-in-law dropped her off at her home. The family watched her walk inside. That was the last confirmed sighting. February 1st, 1:47 a.m. The doorbell camera disconnects. Moments later, someone's at the door. 2:12 a.m. The camera detected movement, but no footage was recorded. The camera was disabled. 2:28 a.m. Nancy's pacemaker stopped syncing with her Apple Watch. The signal was gone. Those 48 minutes, they matter. We'll come back to them. 11:56 a.m. Family arrives. Nancy missed her usual online church service. 12:03 p.m. 911 is called. Nancy is missing. Blood was found on the porch. Her car is still there. Forced entry. Blood confirmed to be Nancy's. Tampered security cameras. The footage originally lost was later recovered, revealing an intruder at Nancy's front door, wearing a ski mask and gloves, a gun holstered in an unusual position, a backpack. FBI Director Kash Patel released images showing the suspect's movements. They described him as being 5 feet 9 inches to 5 feet 10 inches with a black mustache and a backpack from Walmart. And as of February 19th, investigators have one more clue, a photo showing a ring, possibly belonging to the suspect. Most burglars act fast, smash and grab. But 48 minutes, that's deliberate. That's someone who came prepared, someone who knew the victim, the house, or the routine. Option A, this was targeted. The intruder was comfortable and had a plan. Option B, the intruder was searching for something specific, not ransacking, but looking for something deliberate. Option C, they were waiting for something to happen before they left. Option D, they were coercing Nancy, forcing her to give something up. Digital access? Financial transfers? Which one do you believe? Let me know in the comments. Here's something people overlook. The suspect arrived with a full backpack. Not an empty bag to fill up, but one that was already packed. Tools, restraints, a camera disabling gear. In 2026, digital access is worth just as much as cash. No need to steal physical items to take everything. Ransom notes started showing up days after Nancy disappeared. The first one demanded a payment, detailing specific info about Nancy's home. The second asked for millions in Bitcoin, complete with a wallet address and a deadline. The problem? Some of these notes were fake. A 42-year-old man in California was arrested for posing as the abductor, no connection to the real case. Then on February 16th, another note claimed Nancy was alive and spotted in Mexico, but this has not been confirmed. Investigators found a black glove near Nancy's home. It matched the one worn by the intruder. DNA was extracted and entered into the FBI's national database, no match. But that doesn't mean it's a dead end. The real breakthrough? DNA found at the crime scene is being analyzed. Genetic genealogy expert Cece Moore says she's extremely hopeful the suspect will be identified. It's just a matter of time. Law enforcement sometimes releases information deliberately to get a reaction from the suspect. Misdirection is strategic. If the suspect thinks they're safe, they'll make a mistake. So when you see a detail that doesn't add up, ask yourself, is it information or is it bait? Sheriff Nanos confirmed that every member of the Guthrie family has been fully cleared. Savannah Guthrie stepped away from NBC to focus on finding her mother. She said, "It is never too late to do the right thing. We are here, we believe." Nancy Guthrie's case is rare. Less than 0.2% of kidnappings involve women in their 80s. The odds of an elderly woman with limited mobility being abducted are almost unheard of. Some FBI agents have even compared this case to the 1932 Lindbergh kidnapping. A famous family, multiple ransom demands, and a victim targeted because of their family's fame. If the goal was money, the ransom strategy has failed. So what does the person who took Nancy really want? February 19th, 2026. Investigators are still chasing leads. 400 people are working around the clock. Tips? Between 40,000 and 50,000 have come in. The FBI reward? Over $200,000. What they don't have: a confirmed suspect, an arrest, proof of life, a verified location. But Sheriff Nanos says, as long as we have the ability to chase a lead, it is not cold. What do you think happened in those 48 minutes? And what's the one detail no one's talking about? Let me know in the comments. If this breakdown helped you understand the case, hit subscribe, like, and share. When the public stays engaged, cases stay alive.